Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Improvised explosive devices, IEDs, account for a huge number of those deaths. But the military has its own special weapons, expert teams who try to prevent IED carnage. CNN's Frederick Pleitgen just got back from an embed with some of these specialists, and he joins us live from Baghdad with an inside look on that. Frederick?
Don, it's good to see you. You're absolutely right. This EOD unit, Explosive Ordnance Disposal, very reluctant to even take us along on one of their missions. That's because a lot of their gear and certainly a lot of the methods they employ are top secret. And here's what we saw when we went out there. This explosion possibly saved dozens of lives. A controlled detonation of a roadside bomb by one of the busiest and most secretive U.S. Army units currently deployed in Iraq. Explosive Ordnance Disposal, or EOD, usually responds to several calls a day. This time, Staff Sergeant Nicholas Hardick has received information. Two men left a suspicious package near an American military base.
Now we're going to go out and check it out for ourselves. They already confirmed that it's an IED, so we're going to go out and make sure it is one before we do anything and get rid of it.
EOD's technology is so confidential, we're not even allowed to show their vehicle as we follow them to the scene.
Right now we're on our way to the place where the improvised explosive device was sighted. When we get there, a team is going to secure the area, and then the EOD specialists will begin their work.
Most of that work is done using a robot. Troops on the nearby U.S. base fire mortar rounds to keep insurgents away. Using the robot, the specialists are able to defuse the bomb.
There was 4 57mm projectiles, which are pretty prevalent around here. We find them a lot. They use them for anti-personnel. It's a smaller bang. They're hooked to a personal mobile radio, which is just like a walkie-talkie type.
Are y'all ready with cameras? Yeah.
Like many other roadside bombs, Staff Sergeant Hardick and his men have found this one will be destroyed. But the most valuable bombs are the ones the EOD team can recover intact. These rockets were aimed at an American military base, but U.S. troops found them in time. Now, they offer a wealth of information to Staff Sergeant Hardick and the other EOD specialists. Even though there are no labels, he says he's certain they come from Iran.
When you're watching football, how can you tell that the team you're watching is the Giants? And they got uniforms. I'd never mistake the Giants for, say, the Redskins or something like that. You look at them, they got their key ID features, and you just go from there.
The United States accuses Iran of providing weapons and ammunition to the insurgents in Iraq, a claim Tehran continues to deny. The members of the EOD unit don't like to talk politics. All that matters to them, they say, is getting to the explosives before they can go off and cause damage. And you know, Don, we've been talking so much about the state of the insurgency and about casualty numbers. And of course, the guys from this unit are very much at the heartbeat of that. And they say one of the things that they've been seeing over the past couple of weeks and months is that a lot of the IEDs that they're finding have been placed there in a very careless and sometimes in a very quick and rushed manner. And they say that could be an indicator that the insurgency is in some form of disarray. But of course, they're still finding a lot of that stuff, and they're still having a lot to do every day, Don.
CNN's Frederick Pleitgen. Frederick, thank you for your report.